Hey y'all, it's KIM in the SAV, Kim out of Savannah, Georgia of BetterBodyCrew.com. And as usual, I'm coming to y'all to talk about something that, most people don't talk about. I'm just going to get it off my chest. I like to use social media to kind of vent, and a lot of times it does help. I don't have a therapist, but I got y'all. And so the last week, today is Friday. The 20th, I believe, and since Monday, oh my gosh, it has been a whirlwind. When I tell you, I could have never thought that this week would work out like this. This coronavirus and this quarantine has got people really in a tizzy. People on my team have lost their jobs or had their pay cut, and even if their jobs are open, they're not doing the business that they used to do. And so everybody is rightly so concerned about their livelihood, payment, how they're going to pay for things. But guys, let me tell you something. When times get hard, that's how you really see like a person's true colors. You got some people out here and they realize that there's a lot going on and it's a much larger thing at stake, than just them. And you have some people that are still self-absorbed. Despite all the stuff that's going on, they still are only seeing things from their perspective. And I'm not saying this about any one person, actually. It's a number of situations that have happened this week that led to this broadcast. I'm just going to tell you, from customer situations to even, situations. Hold on one second. Yes. Okay, yes, son. Okay, no problem. I'm sorry I couldn't eat dinner with you. Breakfast with you. See, I don't even have a concept of what meal we're on. My son is like, are you not going to spend time with me? Because he's stuck in the house, right? No school, just like y'all's kids, right? And they don't know nothing about a coronavirus. They don't care about a coronavirus. They just want you to play with them because they're bored. They don't have their friends to play with, so they want you to play with them. But I have to work. And I know that sometimes I act like, oh, it's so much fun working at home. It is, but it's a totally different ball game when you have your child here 24/7. And some of y'all have multiple kids. So on top of my son wanting me to just play with him, which I wish I could, but I can't. I got team members who are like, Kim, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm in some pretty dire circumstances right now. And so when our company responded by saying, hey, listen, we got people stuck in homes. Our customers, our distributors, most people who do this business, they work a full-time job. So the company was like, okay, we have people that work this business. Their full-time job has been cut. So we need to help them do their business as best we can. The company released an amazing promo where you could basically start without having to purchase the marketing kit, which means the only thing you had to do was purchase your products to get into the business. That's amazing. Since they stipulated that we have to have marketing kits, I don't remember them ever doing a promo like this. So to have that be the case, it's like, okay, this is awesome. People started signing up. People's teams started growing. People were giving hope because, hey, I'm stuck at home. Now I have a way to make money from home. And I've said this from the beginning. I've always said, prepare for when times are bad, when times are good. And a lot of people think when times are good, that means there's a lot of money in your bank account. Most of y'all have never had a lot of money in your bank account in your whole entire life. So that doesn't even make any sense. When I say prepare for when times are bad, when times are good, I was talking, well, Kim, times ain't good. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. But you have a paycheck. So make the sacrifice to start a business. If many people had made the sacrifice to start a business long ago, then they would have set themselves up for this. And I'm not trying to shame anybody. If that's what you think, get over it. Get over yourself, because that's not what I'm saying. What you need, son? What you need? No. So anyway, long ago when I said that people should position themselves to have a home-based business, I don't have any extra money, but I see you going out. I see you taking vacations. I see you eating out. Nobody is willing to make a sacrifice. And there's a quote. It's something like, either you're going to feel the pain Either you're going to feel the pain of being self-disciplined, or life is going to life is going to discipline. Either you're going to do it either you're going to voluntarily discipline yourself, or life is going to discipline you. Okay. So anyway, with this promo, people signing up, and of course everybody like, I need to make money right now. Well, that's not how it works. I spent years building my business, being patient in the process, paying the price. You want to sign up overnight and make money? How disrespectful of you. And I'm not talking about, you can make money overnight. But you want to sign up overnight and get to somebody else's level of success who spent years doing it, and you want to do it overnight? Why? Because you need it now? That's not how it works. And I've seen people, even people that are in the business, I've seen people that are in the business, and I have preached since the time they signed up, be consistent in your business. Show up for your business. You know when they show up? They show up when they have a check. Oh, this was a good week, so I'm on team training. Oh, I got a new customer, so now I'll participate in the chat. And they dash in and dash out of their business when the feeling hits. When they feel like it. Let me show you what last night revealed. Because with that promo, that was the ending. Last night was the ending of that promo, right? I had people who I haven't spoken to on my team, which baffles my mind. It's so funny. People say, hey, Kim, I joined your team because I see you talking to people, and I like that I can reach out to you. And then they join, and then some of them don't even utilize the access that they came for. So you have somebody willing to help you, but you don't talk to them. But last night, guess what? Some people showed up. Hey, I see it's a promo. How do I capitalize on this? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? So you haven't showed up for your business in days, weeks, months. And now because there's a promo, you want to call me and have me catch you up on all the training and all the stuff that we have done while you were doing whatever you were doing, so that you can capitalize on the promo? I'm just going to be honest. You don't deserve to have a team. Customers, same thing with customers. I have customers who I'll say how things are going. You're tracking your inches, no response at all. But then hey, Kim, any deals you got? Hey, Kim, this, that, and the third. Hey, Kim, this, that, and the third. And you respond because you realize people have stuff going on. But when somebody routinely ignores you and only responds when it's beneficial to them, after a while, you start to learn your lesson. You start to learn your lesson. And it'll be those same people that will join you and then be like, oh, you didn't respond to me. Where have you been, though? You don't show up on training. You don't show up on conference calls. And I've told my team, Candy B and J Baby, they've been rocking with me kind of sort of for the longest, consistently. I have told them, I said, let me tell you something. When your business is slow, you be grateful. That is the time for you to prepare for when your business pops off. That is the time for you to prepare when the dang on floodgates open. If your business is slow, you sit your butt down and you read and you study and you put things in place and you organize your videos and your instruction manuals and whatever you want to have for your team. You hush your mouth and you sit there, and I don't tell them to hush their mouth because they're grown, right? But you shut up and you prepare for when times are not slow, so that when a promo comes, when a deal comes, your butt is organized and you can get people the information that they need quickly to capitalize on it. You don't check out of your business when times are slow, and then when stuff happens that can blow your business up, now you want to be like, hey, everybody catch me up. What the heck is wrong with you? And like I said, it wasn't just people on the team. New people. There are people that reached out to me last night about joining. I spoke to them years ago about joining. Years ago. Hey, what's this? I need to make money real quick. The same type of people who was like, is this a get rich quick scheme? A few years ago, you asked me, is this a get rich quick scheme? Now you asking me, hey, how do I make money real quick? You sound like a fool. Don't even join my team. Because in case you haven't figured it out by now, in between all the laughs and chuckles and giggles and crap like this is not my plan B. This is not my side hustle. This is all I do, and I take it freaking seriously. So if the same person who accused me of having a get-rich-quick scheme years ago is now asking me, how can I make money real quick? Carry your butt on. Good luck to you. Godspeed. I'm a nice person. But if you play with me the wrong way, I know how to put you in your place. And one thing I do not do is deal with people who don't give me the same level of respect that I give them. Never have, never will. That's why I stay so freaking happy, because I don't deal with crap. You got people walking in the stores right now going, where the toilet paper at? Fool, where you been at? You mad because they out of toilet paper? You haven't been paying attention? Common sense. It's common sense. How my family going this? This? Everybody's asking that question. It's common sense. It's common sense. Shoot. Y'all hear me snapping my spandex? I'm getting dressed. That's why I don't have my video on. But I see what people are, everybody who's saying, Kim, I need this for my family. I really need this. Yeah, have you been showing up consistently? Last night was a big opportunity. I signed up over 10 people last night. There's one girl in the company who signed up over 150 people. There's other people who signed up no one. They sitting at home worrying. Some people sitting at home Netflixing, chilling. Use this time to read, to study, to say, you know what? The next time a catastrophe happens, I will not find myself in the same situation. Some of y'all gonna learn, you know what? This horrible tragedy is gonna be an awakening for some of y'all, and some of y'all still gonna stay asleep. I had somebody say, oh, this promo is a great deal, but I don't, it's great that they're not charging for the marketing kit, but they're charging for the products, and I gotta get a job first. Think about what you're saying, sir. In case you haven't seen, people aren't really hiring. What you mean you gotta get a job first? Get a job where? Doing what? So you see an opportunity to make money from home. You're stuck at home because you don't have a job, and you're saying, oh, I can't take advantage of this. Like you literally could have started the business last night with $60. You didn't have $60 on a credit card or somewhere. You can call somebody and ask them to cash app you $60. You've been partying it up. You've been living it up. You've been Kim, I think you being kind of harsh because everybody ain't like you. Some people really do live paycheck to paycheck. Shut up. I used to live paycheck to paycheck. And as long as there has been somebody in your circumstance or worse who has made it out, you don't have a leg to stand on. I don't want to hear your argument. Everything that people tell me, but I'm unemployed. Yeah, I was unemployed too. And I borrowed the money, and I said, I'm going to borrow this money. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to figure this thing out because I don't have a choice. So everybody making excuses. That's exactly no, it's not an excuse. This is the reason why. Okay, tomato, it's an excuse. You can make excuses to lose, or you can find reasons to win. Some people, this is going to be a great thing for them because they're going to have a lot of time of reflection. Some people are going to do the same stupid stuff they always do. They're going to sit at home, play video games on their phone, FaceTime, tune into the news, get really, really worked up about this thing, call their friends, say, girl, have you heard? Girl, have you heard? And they're going to come out none the wiser after all of this is over. I have a customer. She just ordered at the beginning of this month. And the company, because we sell health and wellness products, and it's, again, people are concerned about their immunity right now. I've been concerned about my health for 5 years. Consistently. Now people are concerned about it because of Corona. All right, fine. So we sell products. Everybody else's pay is going down. My pay is going up. Why? Because I sell products that make people feel better. They make people feel better. Had a customer ordered some products. Company shipping out obscene numbers of products every single day. I've seen like thousands and thousands. And in case y'all haven't noticed, the shipping has not slowed down. It's amazing. It's amazing. So this customer's order came in wrong. She contacted customer service and they said they would fix it. I still haven't had time to really get into the deep meat of her situation, but she contacted customer service. They said they would fix it. And somehow like they sent it out again, but it was still wrong. So once they sent it out again, it was still wrong. Then she contacted me and was like, hey, I've tried to contact the company to fix this. Can you help? And I was like, okay, so I'm getting this message in the midst of tons of other messages from everybody. New people that have come on my team that need help with stuff. Old people that have come on my team that need help with stuff. People on YouTube asking me questions. People on Instagram asking me questions. People on other teams asking me questions. My son who wants me to play with him. And I still have a life of my own. Okay, but no problem. Not complaining. Just saying. So she's like, can you help me out with the situation? So the growth that the company has experienced is so exponential right now. The company has hired on new people. They've gotten a new phone system that they're installing, and you know that's going to cause some issues. They're giving sales so that people can. Our products are already affordable, but they still have sales to make them even more affordable because they realize people's pay has been cut. For every advantage, there's a disadvantage. So when they give those sales, calls come in, right? The server gets bogged down and it's just like, you know, if you want a Black Friday sale, you have to stand in line for hours. Same concept. Doesn't take a genius to figure that one out, right? So they're giving sales to make products more affordable for people, but in turn, it causes the server to crash when people go to order sometimes and the phone lines to be bogged down. They can't hire enough. They can't do enough. But all in all, you got to pay. You're going to pay in some way. If you're going to save money, then you're going to pay with your time. So when you call in, sometimes you can be on the hold for many, many hours. Many new reps that are signing up are using customer service as a training center. That's not what they're there for. And most of the time, you know why it is? Because people are like, oh, I got to make money real quick. So they don't read what's in their back office. They don't read the resources that they've been given. Instead, they just call customer service. How do I get binary qualified? How do I this? What does that mean? And now you are clogging up the phone line so that people that need to get through can't get through. Right? So my customer was waiting on hold for hours. If I had known that, if she had reached out to me first, I would have told her, don't do that. Don't do that. Let me try another way. Let's exhaust the avenue of email or the chat. And then once we've done that, I do have someone in the company who's higher up, who's helping me out with stuff. They don't have to help me, but they're doing it out of the goodness of their heart. So after I exhaust all avenues that I have, I'm trying not to abuse that relationship. So that's what we're talking about. Don't abuse relationships. When you have somebody that's helping you, don't abuse it. So I'm trying not to reach out to this person too much. Like, hey, got another problem. Can you help me with this? Hey, this person is not even my leader directly. They're just helping me out of the goodness of their heart. So when this customer tells me about her situation, I was going to bump it up to that person. But like the customer sent me the message like one day, the next day she's like, like 4 o'clock in the morning, she sent me a screenshot of her phone where she had been on hold for a long time. Now, she's a customer. She's not in the company. So she doesn't know that we're ending a massive promo. I would have definitely told her, this is the worst time for you to call. Normally, 4 o'clock in the morning sounds like a good idea. But last night, that was the worst idea. So she sends me a screenshot that she's been on hold for, X amount of time. So when I wake up this morning, keep in mind, I had not slept for 2 days. So when I went to bed last night at 3, I was exhausted. I didn't even technically go to bed. I just kind of passed out. So I wake up this morning and I ask her, hey, didn't forget about you. I was trying to work on it. What's the status or whatever the case may be? And she messages me back. I was on hold, and then it finally like hung up on me and went to voicemail. It was something she said to that effect. So she was like, at this point, I'm contacting the Better Business Bureau, and since the company is not giving me back my money that they refunded, and da 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 da. And I'm thinking to myself, you first contacted me about this like what, Monday, and we're now at like Thursday, and this is like in the middle of a huge company-wide promotion. I've always maintained communication with you. I've never ignored you. I've always responded, even if I couldn't drop everything that I'm doing and just focus on you. And I'm just really conflicted because I'm like, to me, that's pretty selfish. The world is in shambles right now on the outside. People are losing their jobs. My neighbor's mom died, and she can't even go to her mom's funeral. I know other people whose family members have died, and they don't know when the funeral will be or what to do. I have people on my team with special needs children, pay cut, wondering how to pay for stuff, wondering how to get supplies. And you're mad because a company that is experiencing massive growth, like you didn't even fully give me time to, like, everything can't be a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. And especially when we're in the middle of a pandemic like this coronavirus thing, I would think that somebody would give more time. So these are the things that I'm like, you know what? All money is not good money, and I don't want to do business with everybody. People that can't simply have an understanding that there's a much bigger picture. Because I know for me, I'm pretty easygoing. As long as you say something to me eventually, or if you don't, right? Like I have people I try to maintain communication with. They don't say anything to me until they need me. And then when they resume talking to me, they'll act like they didn't ignore me before. I have no respect for that. You're abusing the relationship. If somebody reaches out to me and they have a question and then I don't respond right then, guess what? The next time I respond to them, if I see that I didn't acknowledge what they said last, I'll be like, oh my gosh, my bad. I thought I responded to you and I didn't, or I thought I came back to this and it must have got, I at least acknowledge you. Just respect, just decency. But the majority of people don't do that. They just act like do. And it'll always be that person that ignores you, that when they want something and now you've had it, so you don't respond. It'll always be that person that'll be like, hello, in the text message. Man, go kick rocks with open-toe shoes. You don't like how it feels, do you, huh? Okay. Well, think about that the next time you do it to someone else.